Growing up, I lived in a small 2-story blue home. The yard was large and mostly overgrown. In the fall, there was always the most beautiful leaves of yellow and red all over the ground. Beautiful on the outside, but on the inside was something else. Something faceless and shadow-like. If you were to sit on the couch in the living room facing the big front window, you could see the hallway just to your right. There were 2 bedrooms at the end of the hall. The smaller one was on the left, the bigger at the very end. My family started to notice something at the end of the hall, something moving room to room. We'd catch it just out of the corner of our eye, a figure just crossing the hall. No one wanted to talk about it at first. We didn't want to sound crazy. But one day, my younger brother finally broke the silence. "Did you see that too?" he asked. We all knew what he was talking about. He had seen it, the shadow. We had all seen this shadow. No face, no voice, just a quiet watcher. It became a daily occurrence to see this figure. That hallway never felt safe to any of us. In this home, my bedroom was downstairs. An open room layout, white walls covered in posters of all my favorite bands. Typical teenage room. One morning, something happened to me that was inexplainable. This happened after 5 students from our school died in 2 tragic accidents. 3 in one and 2 in another. Both equally as tragic and heartbreaking for our small town. I was lying in bed when I heard one of them yelling, a boy from the second accident who was shouting my name over and over. He was panicked and yelling, and as he became more panicked, the louder he became. I opened my eyes, but all I could see was white, pure white. No shapes, no shadows, just white. I blinked hard. I felt my eyelids move, but it was still all white. I kept thinking to myself, I am awake. I would blink hard again and again to see anything, but it was just white. It was so white it felt dark. Then I heard him scream, "Get off her!" He repeated this over and over. I could feel that he was trying to reach me, but he was just so far away. He was yelling at something, defending me. I could not see anything. I did not know what was right in front of me. Then I felt it. My chest began to feel heavy, crushing, suffocating, but I was awake. I knew I was awake. I was having a difficult time focusing on breathing. Just keep breathing, I thought to myself. This thing or creature got heavier and heavier. I couldn't move, not even an inch. I could just lay there listening to my friend trying so hard to help me. My heart felt like it was going to burst. It was pounding so hard. Then, like windshield wipers clearing rain, the white just vanished. His voice was gone too. It was all over. It was morning, bright, quiet. Nobody seemed to be awake in the house yet. I just laid there thinking about what happened for what seemed like hours, until I heard my family waking up one by one. I never told them about this experience. I don't have any reason why I didn't tell them. I just never wanted to talk about it for fear of bringing it back. A couple of years had passed without any more incidents, other than the watcher still crossing room to room quietly at the end of the hall. Until one day, I had come home from a sleepover at a friend's house. My dad was already up making coffee. He asked, "What are you doing up so early?" I think he was hoping I had just woke up and was coming upstairs. I told him I was out last night. He went pale, and he didn't say anything more, just looked at me and continued on with his day. That night at the supper table, he explained what he had saw the night before. He was clearly afraid of telling the story. He explained that in the night, around 3 a.m., he swore he saw me sitting on the couch, completely still, no expression, no movement. He told me to go to bed. This was not unusual for me to be awake, watching TV at these late hours. I stood up, stared directly at him, never blinking, and silently walked down the stairs, eyes locked the entire way. I headed to the basement, and he watched me one step at a time until I was gone. The problem is, he explained, she wasn't home. He only told the story once. He refused to ever talk about it again. Maybe had the same fear I did. The fear that whatever that was would come back for us. After we moved out of that house, nothing ever happened again. No figures, no voices, no doubles. But I'm careful now. If I ever feel something following me, I take precautions. Sage or prayer, whatever would keep the spirits away. What was in that house? Was it a spirit? A mimic? Evil? Like and follow for more stories from this haunted house.